some losses they never would know. Took the long route, they had cut me before. We was down bad, talking broken and broke. Now I'm dealing, hoping it's all for the low. Get high and low, get your dough back. Get high and low, get your dough back. Ain't selling no mid, it's a whole pack. And young and I give you the whole pack. Get high and low, get your dough back. Get high and low, get your dough back. Ain't selling no mid, it's a whole pack. And young and I give you the whole pack. For
real, what's good? What's good? Welcome back, everybody, to Highs with Low, the podcast. We back at it again, y'all. Man, I'm sad, man. It's bittersweet, man. My boy, he about to go back over them waters, man,
yes,
to Japan, man. So we got to get it in one more time and make sure we bring y'all some good content, some Highs with Low and Stunt. So here we are, man. Let's close it out, brother. Fourth quarter, 4 minutes left. It's crunch time. Let's talk about it.
Talk to me.
Get back into it. So last episode, we were talking about your NBA and your professional basketball career, and we kind of went into the details of that. Now I want to talk about a little bit of the off the court.
Yep.
Definitely show love to the family.
Yep.
So from a title perspective, off the court, a crown perspective, man, you a husband.
Yep.
All right. Shout out to Alicia.
Yeah.
A father. Talk a little bit about that, man. You know, when did you get married? Your kids, what's their names? All of that.
Yeah. I think that's the most important. Me, right? If we being real.
Yes, sir.
And I didn't know that because the whole time I'm growing up, I am a basketball player.
Mm-hmm.
But with the help of Alicia, my beautiful wife, shout out Alicia, man. I love you so much.
Yeah.
And I appreciate you.
Yeah.
But yeah, through everything that we've grown through, like our relationship too, like me and Alicia met in high school and that kind of grew from there. But yeah, Alicia. And then she helped me through my entire journey. And then I had my kids, Gabriella and Ace.
Shout out to the gang.
Yeah, and they kind of shift everything, my perspective on everything for real. Like sacrifice, learning how to surrender. We talk about this a lot, for lack of a better term, like breaking yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of credit goes to them. For sure, having to sit with God in all these moments. Not even in times when you don't know that you're sitting with God for these experiences. But yeah, I'm super grateful for my family.
Yeah, bro, you're one of the biggest influences I have in my spirituality, an accountability partner,
Love.
Somebody that I look to and look at as almost like a measuring stick of, am I doing enough in the faith? Am I spending enough time in the Word? Am I knowledgeable enough? Am I doing enough acts of godly service? Am I tapped in for real?
Mm-hmm.
And so one of the biggest moments for me that I don't even know if you know how you impacted me in this way, but the very first time you described to me how you praised Jesus through basketball.
Yep.
And how you almost look at the hoop as like an opportunity to show him love.
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about how you bring God and praise God through your occupation, because we all look at basketball as like this fun thing to do, but that's your job.
Yeah.
So how do you do that, and when did you start doing that?
Growing up, I always had these different titles that would come to me. Like at one moment in my life, it was under God, right? Because I always felt like I was an underdog, so I used to say under God. Or I used to be like, watch God work. That was like, in the sense that for me, that was like, just stay down and keep faith and watch what happens. I was thinking that competitively and giving my problems to God, giving my struggles or whatever I may be facing.
Mm-hmm.
And then so I always knew that God was in the middle of my gift. And then it just kind of clicked with me that God is the reason why I'm able to do this gift. Not only that I have this gift, but the focus, my durability, all the things, right? And to me, that's worship. To me, that's saying thank you on a consistent basis. That to me, I grew up in church. If you can't open your mouth, wave your hand.
That's
you
right.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
All those things. And so I approach hoop like that. I grew up with all my homies who like to hoop. And I carry them with me as I continue to play. But somebody who loves basketball, and they don't feel like going to play basketball because they got a different job, they don't got to go to the gym. A lot of days I got to go to the gym when I don't feel like it. My body hurt. I'm sick. I'm tired. It's a real job. And I know people don't look at it that way, but I feel it and I know what it is.
Right.
And so it blessed me to understand what worship means, because you worship when you don't feel like it. And sometimes you worship through your struggles. So a lot of times when I was hooping, it wasn't looking like what I was doing, what I wanted or what I needed or what I thought I needed. And so the only thing I could do was go back to the gym and worship again. And a lot of those places, if a coach wasn't playing me, I'll take my gospel music and I'm screaming and I'm shouting, I'm crying while I'm shooting. I'm praising God. Jeez. And it just became a space where I knew it was the easiest space for me to say thank you. And yeah, in hindsight, like I said this a few times before, but like where we have Hoopship now, where we bring all the best kids in the state, Hoopship is worship. I just couldn't name it worship for a basketball camp. So I just thought about a lot of different scenarios, a lot of different things that SHIP is in, relationship, fellowship, championship.
Good things.
Yep. And SHIP is, I looked it up, and SHIP is basically a elite group who take their craft serious, for a shorter word. I mean, like a shorter answer. And I'm like, oh, Hoopship. It's easy. Like, and yeah, so it's for sure how I say thank you to God.
Bro, that's so amazing. And I think I just want everybody to know, like, man, them ain't just words. You can see him. You can catch him on camera doing this in the game.
Yeah.
You can see him telling his players and his teammates, like, in a tough moment, like they just had 2 turnovers back to back, just had a dumb foul, and you can see him going to his teammates and saying, I love you, we good.
Yep.
Bro, that's special.
Yep.
I think in everybody else's occupations and their regular jobs, bro, somebody mess up on the job where I'm at, I'm not going to tell them, I love you.
Yeah,
we good.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah, and but in all honesty, I'm glad you said that, because like this has been that journey. I think as I go forward, trying to get closer to God, trying to walk it harder, you know what I mean? Trying to walk it more, like it hasn't always been like that. You know what I mean? Like changing my language, like stopping cursing. Like hooping is the one vulnerable space where like I cannot curse nowhere else, but if it's too tight in the game, they could slip. You know what I mean?
Slip, yeah.
So that's finding that focus too. But that came with a lot of the music I listen to as well. So like yeah, all those things kind of help me shift. But as I'm going farther now, it's getting it's becoming more fun to walk with God as I hoop, if that makes sense, while I'm playing and while I'm in the heat of the moment. Because sometimes when you're in the heat of the moment, it's the time where you can be like, man, I walk it all day. Now I'm just trying to win a game. And so you can kind of go each way you want, and I try not to.
Yeah. What would you say to a person that has the weight of the world on them?
Yep.
Family pressures, the pressure of performing at work.
Yep.
Doing well there.
Yep.
Feeling like they may not have enough time in the day.
Yep.
To be great, but also to serve God, to get in front of Him.
Yep.
I would say, what would you say to that person? How do you manage it? And do you feel like what you're doing is setting your kids up to do the same thing? Shout out to Eliante and to AC. But like, when you're doing some of these things, do you feel like they're watching?
Yeah, that's a lot, man. That's good questions too, because I mean, I think this made me think about this too. Like sometimes with podcasts too, is so many people talking and saying what works and what doesn't work. And all these different point of views. But I think a real answer is like sitting with God, like really, and sitting with yourself. Number one, like I think we have so many distractions, like social media, food. I'm learning this, and that sounds crazy, but
Facts.
Yeah, all these things. So like an easy answer, and I'm in this season of my life, so that's why I have to say it, and it's just fasting, like really sitting, and trying to fight through them real urges, because like sometimes we could think it's social media, but you really could be dealing with anxiety or insecurities, but you don't know that because we compressing it with all these other different distractions.
Yep.
But yeah, so take deep breaths, find out who you are, breathe, and fast. And fasting is different for everybody, and it takes, you know what I mean, you got to prep yourself and your mind. You got to be ready for all of those things. And for my kids, man, I hope that we were kids. And so I didn't know how much I was watching my parents until now. Exactly. And a lot of the stuff that I'm doing now, I feel like I was them. I feel like, and I talk about it a lot too, like, all we doing was passing a baton. Like, they passed us a baton, and it's our job to take it as far as we can, and so that they can pass it and they can run and take it. And that's whether it's breaking cycles of alcoholism or insecurities, all those things we trying to, and the good things that they gave us as well. We got to take those things and run and pass them on to the next person too, and leave the bad behind. But yeah, so I hope that I'm doing the right job to make sure that when it's their turn to take their stuff and run, they're running with the right stuff.
Yeah. Nah, I know they will, bro. We be working out, we be at the house, and it's just crazy to see them. Like, they always want to be around.
Facts.
Like, if we out there for an hour, they going to pull up at least 4 or 5 times off the rip, and they know they not supposed to be out there. That's the crazy part. And, like, but we have it, you know, you got inviting energy. It's like, bro, he not going to be on that if I pull up on him. So they do.
Yeah.
And I know they watching. And I ain't going to lie, even in that realm, bro, you motivate me because you and Alicia do an amazing job of doing things that are really active that aren't dealing with no screens. Like, man, y'all don't turn that TV on. Y'all be together doing different things. They go from this part of the outside to the other part of the outside, and it's really interactive. And I think that's super dope that y'all are so focused on providing like those active experiences for them. So yeah, before we get out of here, man, I just want to give you an opportunity. Is there anything you would like to leave the future athlete while thinking about like being a man of God? Any advice that you can give? Let's say this: what advice would you give 6th grade Jarrell, Summer Parkway, that 12 years old? What advice would you give?
I think about him all the time. I think about him because I feel like I still am him. So that's fire that you say that. But I say walk in confidence because nobody got it figured out. So, like, a lot of the stuff that, like, sometimes we change the way we may walk because we think that people are watching. Just walk your normal form and let them see you for who you are. Mm-hmm. That's what I would say. But this fire, bro. I'm on highs with lows, man. This fire. Shout out to you, bro.
Yeah.
This is special.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody who's watching. It's a lot that goes into these things, and I know everyone who knows Lo, y'all know he's not regular. So, yeah, bro,
Appreciate
continue
you,
to pour into him. This ain't normal.
My dog. Love you, boy.
Love you too, gang.
Appreciate you, boy.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all for watching. Be sure to subscribe. We'll see y'all next time. Get how low, get your dope back. Ain't selling no mid, it's a whole pack. And youngin', we gave you the whole pack for real.
Made it off. I remember sleeping at my mama's house. Ran it up. I was stacking up while they was popping out. Stay down.